probably can't see anything right now. So, here we go. This could be problematic. Hold a moment and do it. Just on the mic, because that's just not true. Staying doing it, Chief. Is that capping out at all? Maybe a little closer to my face. It's not gonna do much. Is that capping out at all? Maybe a little closer to my face. It's not gonna do much. You can at least hear it. Staying doing it, Chief. Is that capping out at all? Anything I can do here? Maybe a little closer to my face. It's not gonna do much. You can at least hear it. See how all this works. No. That ain't it. Staying doing it, Chief. You can at least hear it. See how all this works. Not terrible. No. That ain't it. Gotta hear the sound of my own voice. Alrighty. Well, I got that as far as it's like right next to my face, so trying to breathe too hard. That's gonna be unassuming as usual. Story time.
Does the color of the sky mean anything special to you? It does to me. A hell of a lot. When I close my eyes, the sky in my dreams is a deep, dark blue. Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the Ocean Air Defense the day my dad died in battle.
You know, Abby, I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit. Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
Know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed. But most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone. It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
Laugh at it all you want, kid. But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another 1.5 years after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful. Then, finally, I was ready to break the sound barrier. All this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up. Straight up, through the clouds, higher into the sky. Dark blue. I could almost touch it. Then I saw Osia's fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Crap. You should have put in my event with you, piece of junk. Should have built a deterrent too.
The fact that airframe is not paced is a miracle.
Is everyone here? Settle down. I said settle down. You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Usea as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible that the Usian ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft. Then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that? There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft confirmed overhead. What? How is that possible?
The tank farm to the north has been bombed!
Many injured!
Scramble! All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base! This is not a drill! Everyone?
I mean, you know, nice to you actually. To run down what's going on. It starts out like any other game series. It's just a mission by assignments or something. Controls, yada yada yada. So that when you have trains in a situation, so right into the hornet's nest. And then they just send you off to our bomber. Or a few. In this case, 295 bears. Those would be 52. Yeah. It's like a water from Viper. That is their war stick. Some lady I'm going to just decide to say, yeah, screw it, and just say, where is it? Right here. I don't know if I'm just going to say screw it for the second version of the story, and just run the upload for more. So, maybe instead of that, I will go the E model. But again, it might just say screw it, maybe a little more because we've got rocket actually good. And this gives us some good food for certain missions that we have later. This is very smart. Second stage stuff is very much so crapshoot. Later, but this is like that be 16 for first act, and then 15 for third act. This is going to be probably the most prominent. That one before I use this jargon. Thing I'm bullying myself now, like this is gonna be, yeah. Hurts 'cause I gotta think of my choice for the name. I'm just gonna grab the average. Hard. Just a little. I need person. Anyways, it's Viper time.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Let's get this party started. I am on controller, by the way, because I am not playing this game on keyboard.
Radar site's still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Let's clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Mage Squadron, head to runway. Column Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron. Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff. Situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Hear that? Column Squadron and your wingmen are airborne. Take off and form up with Mage 1. Mage 2, altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
The carrier. Whoa. Looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Column 4, understood.
This is the AWAC Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
We'll go. Trigger, I'm your wingman. Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element.
And there's Cloud.
You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers. Okay, here we go. Looks like bombers have been located.
Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2. Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy. There it is, sitting there all pretty, just waiting to be taken.
This is just which is not uncommon. Dynamic
They're way overhead. Let's go introduce ourselves.
Harbor fuel storage is intact. It's asking for another round. All escorts form up for another attack. Point is 835. Missile evading.
Watch out for the support aircraft.
Missile did not connect.
Rifle 3 engaging.
Target confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2. Mage 2, target's in range. Pair of bombers.
Trigger, stay calm. You got this. I know the kid's shown some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely gotten his feet wet. Trigger, don't forget your special weapon.
Bandit has a lock. Watch your 6.
That's it. It's great when it's simple.
Enemy bomber down. Nice going, Mage 2.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. You still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back at base if you can make it in one piece. Skykeeper, this is Mage 1, over. Tally 2 bandits.
Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort.
Whoa there, Trigger. Settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Wilco. Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
Missile launched. Golem, Mage, 2 new enemy groups.
This is HQ. Attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify.
Drones? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass. UAVs. I can't tell them apart. Missile inbound, evade!
Bandit destroyed.
hesitating for a split second could be the difference between life and death. Stay sharp, think fast.
Roger that.
Enemies locked on! Locked. Enemy on your tail!
I'm taking damage, but I'm good to go.
Mage 2, missile launch.
The enemy has a lock on me. I'm in his blind spot. He's mine.
Target is hit. Bomber hit by a missile.
Break! Break!
Sludged.
To Golem and Mage, job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Good going, Mage 2. Flight Commander looks like he's got what it takes. Let's slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Yeah.
Column Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones?
What's the deal with all the drones?
Column 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
Foreshadowing.
Seawater at Gunther Bay. I am Princess Rosa Cosette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Citizens of Erusia.
Yeah, this is gonna go well.
Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff. The situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Hear that? Column Squadron and your wingmen are airborne. Take off and form up with Mage 1. Mage 2, altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
The carrier. Whoa, looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Going for understood.
This is the AWACS Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Wilco. Trigger, I'm your wingman. Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers.
Anyways. Stop the bullshit.
We are currently assessing the damage to the base. We have confirmed that the aircraft carrier Albatross was sunk. We know the attacking bogies were from Erusia. International Union peacekeeping force bases all over the Yusian continent were attacked in the same way. The damage is severe. Many wars are lost by failing to recover from the opening blows. That means successfully retaliating was very important. You may have turned the tides of battle here. You have our thanks.
Oh yeah, given that restriction, I'm probably not being the greatest ranked on these, by the way. The entire point is just to go back for that S rank. You can't technically do it with the F-16. I've done it before. It's just annoying as hell. You have to essentially roll by the escorts. It's, yeah, you're gonna run out of special weapon ammo more than anything. You don't have the parts for it. Anyways, round target time.
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on, I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Usea, has been seized by the Erusian Army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Usea, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Usian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Usea was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Usians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Usea, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. in case you were wondering. Yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Ocean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
I'm Princess Rosa Cassette Delise of the Kingdom of Arusia. Today, Ocean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is heartbreaking.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Yuzian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Ocean Federation and all countries on the Yuzian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Yusia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
So, this mission suggests that you use the bomb to break and shade out. I'm not gonna do that. What? Try something. Do it. What? But, you know.
Mage Squadron, Zordy, ASAP.
So this is gonna suck after a while.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Caution.
Yep.
Pull up.
Fox 2! Fox 2!
Caution. Pull up.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Get the radar vehicle out of there!
We don't have any anti-air weaponry in place yet.
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
Caution. Pull up. Caution.
The anti-air radar vehicle has been destroyed! We're going for the radar car!
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there! Attack the radar vehicle! They've got their anti-air guns aimed right at us. Accelerate! We're being attacked by enemy aircraft! We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility. Got your fighters. Requesting permission to move the vehicle! We can't wait any longer! We need interceptors now!
Pull up.
Mage 2, target destroyed.
Caution. Caution. Pull up.
Locked on target.
Caution. Pull up.
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
Wilco, here they come. Take them down. Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars. Good work, Trigger. The enemy's a lovely pile of scrap.
Caution. Pull up.
Fox 2. 2 targets remaining.
That radar was just about to go online. Push the plan forward on its side. Base was too far from Allied territory. Attack missed.
And there's our merge.
I'm cornered. Why don't they withdraw? What? Was they gonna bring their buddies back from the dead? Enemy behind you. Heads up. Friendly down. The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too.
Yes, the new Peon
Column 2, you can't go after every target. Enemy on your tail! Watch it! Locked, it's chow time. Read aim over clear ground. Hit the bailout now.
Golem 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now. Move the enemy aircraft away from the base.
Being locked onto. Target destroyed.
Bandit is in my sights.
In gun range.
Missed.
On target 6.
Enemy is flat.
Fox 2.
Enemy missile detected. Locked, it's chow time. Bandit has a lock. Mage 1 launching missile. Missile fired, evading.
Missiles. 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 Missiles.
Okay, let's completely blind those bastards. Blades, you want us to take down the enemy without damaging any public facilities? That's gonna be a circus.
That's a miss.
Stall warning.
Enemy attack struck me. I'm still okay.
Fox 2.
Behind target and ready to attack.
Caution. Pull up.
Target destroyed.
Attack the radar vehicles! Return fire! Missile incoming! Break!
Caution. Pull up.
Column 3, Fox 2.
Caution. Pull up.
Mage 2 crashed.
Should not. No. I'm better off just doing this.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Get the radar vehicle out of there! We don't have any anti-air weapons in space.
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
Missile away. Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Stall warning. Stall
Get the
warning.
fighters out there! Protect the radar vehicle!
Bandit is down.
We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
Target
Listen, permission to move the vehicle! We can't wait any longer! We need interceptors now! Where's our support? If we don't get some fighters soon, the whole base is gone!
Mage 2 locked.
Pull up. Caution.
Locked on target.
Pull up.
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
Wilco, here they come. Take them down. Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellite. It's reliable, so trust your radars.
2 targets remain.
Lovely pile of scrap.
That radar was just about to go online! We pushed the plan forward too fast. The base was too far from Allied territory.
Mage 2 splash command at network.
Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning.
Mage 2 locked.
Bentley shot down!
Stall warning.
Column 2, Fox 2.
Stall warning.
Enemy on your tail! Watch it! Break! Break!
Warning, enemy in your 6.
Missile.
Evade! Missile!
Missile.
The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too.
Mage 2, missile launch.
We aim over clear ground. Column 3, hit the bailout now!
Column 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now. Trigger, there's one more to go.
Behind target and ready to attack.
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work. Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
Enemy transports attack.
Eject!
Have to miss.
Fox 2! No, they're not ready to defeat our vehicles. Launch manually. Redo the setup. Here's some feedback from those war merchants. Write your manuals in a language we can understand. The enemy aircraft away from the base.
Wait, so you want us to take down the enemy without damaging any public facilities? That's gonna be a circus.
Fox 2, Fox 2. Get away from that vehicle!
Mage 2, missile away. 5 targets remaining.
Caution. Pull up.
Mage 2, locked.
Locked on target.
Missile, breaking.
The enemy has a lock on you, Mage 2.
Nice fight. Evading.
Pull up.
Dom 4, Fox 2. Attacking.
4 targets remaining.
Keep your mind focused.
Missile.
3 targets remaining.
Missile.
Enemy transport destroyed. There's more.
Missile, breaking. That radar was just about to go online.
Caution.
Launch preparation complete. Hold for brief. Whenever you're ready. Stand clear, 15 meters. UAVs ready to launch. Away.
What happened? Status report.
Multiple bogeys on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're clear to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look and move, they gotta be drones. Well spotted, clown. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. HQ, this is Golem 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs.
I got an enemy in
Repeat,
front of me.
bandits are
behind me.
drones.
Golem 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out.
It doesn't matter.
He's saying the war could change in an instant. Get over it.
Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning.
He's not getting away.
The enemy knows a few moves, but that's about it. Just chase them down and pull the trigger.
Missile.
Mage 2, walking.
Missile.
Really
Missile.
Just saying.
Missile.
Warning, enemy in your 6. Feels like I'm riding a roller coaster up here.
Missile. Missile.
Chaff and flares are running low.
Missile.
Missile, evaded.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Mage 2, enemy has a radar lock on you.
Missile evaded.
Missile.
He escaped into the clouds.
Fox 2.
Missile. Missile.
Attack missed.
Missile.
Crap. The aircraft is icing up. I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds, the ice will melt.
Oh,
Missile.
Missile inbound! Missile inbound!
Missile. Missile.
Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah.
Walking.
Golem Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
Trigger, don't let them give you the runaround. Take them down one at a time.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
I'm icing up.
that was.
I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
There's a bar I want to try.
You're doing good. Golem 2. Just 2 more.
Column 3, Fox 2.
Stall warning.
On his
Stall
tail.
warning.
No missiles remaining. One to go. Let's get through this without any casualties.
Fox 2, Fox 2! He's mine. He's not getting away.
That's not gonna work.
Targeting gun range. Mage 2, walking.
Where'd he go?
It didn't connect.
Ammunition 0.
Once you hit one of them, stick to it like glue. Don't let them out of your sights, even in the clouds.
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
Caution.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
ROE. Okay, sure, buddy.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land...
You've given us air superiority by destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive.
Yeah,
Let us reclaim what is ours.
Again, A-rank. Next. This one is a stupid oversight that I'm not a big fan of.
The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier Kestrel 2 was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel 2 is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Farbanti. The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Gray's Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Ocean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete.
Refueling initiated. Maintain your current position. 100. Trigger, maintain your current approach. Excellent work, Trigger.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other base's squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, Wilco. Mage 1 to Gollum 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger, time to show the other guys that we get wet and wild and do dirty, dirty things. Once you hit one of them, stick to him like glue. Don't let him out of your sights, even in the clouds. And so, your first hunting season begins.
Enemy reinforcements. I don't like these odds.
Mage 2, they have a lock on you.
Missile.
Where'd he go?
Missile. Missile.
I'm on this one's tail.
We're surrounding the wall. Breaking.
Missile.
Missile, breaking!
Missile. Missile.
Doing a gas push. Feeling out!
Target is hit.
I'm hit! I've lost control!
Missile.
Careful, there's a real demon in there.
If you can't evade a missile, use chaff and flares. Your fingers should still move, even if you're in an IG turn.
Friendly paused.
4 remaining.
We're getting our asses kicked. Where are our reinforcements? None to fire. Locked on. Eject! We got this. We can't recover.
Mage 2,
We need
icing up.
reinforcements now! Why did we pull it out? Enemy on my tail! I can't take him! He escaped into the clouds! They took a bite out of me. Breaking. Evading.
Nice kill.
1 remaining.
Looks like they weren't ready for a fight.
Missile did not connect.
Ready to point. Firing.
Once the enemy gets behind me, that's your chance to take him out.
Roger that.
Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
I haven't even broken a sweat.
Seems to be crazy to pick a fight with us. A rabid dog would know better.
Missile.
Missile incoming! Evade! Break! Break!
Missile.
What the hell?
Missile.
Caution, missile!
Caution! A large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft, stay alert.
Missile. Missile.
We just learned that Eruzia is utilizing the Arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock.
Missile.
Just waiting for mission command.
Break, now!
Missile.
We'll live through this, Trigger.
Watch out, we're surrounded!
These guys are definitely a step above the last drones.
Damn, they're agile. And there's too many of them. These guys won't go down easy.
Missile. Missile.
All aircraft, no change in game plan.
Missile.
Bandits are fast as hell.
Missile.
Destroy the arsenal bird.
Missile. Missile.
That thing? God help us. You're talking about just keeping up with the drones.
Golem Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
Look at that light from the arsenal bird. What's going on here?
Mage 2, they have a lock on you.
Missile did not connect.
Missile headed for friendly.
I can't get a read on these bandits. They're dodging everything I throw at them.
Damn. Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron to Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron needs help. The hell are we supposed to do?
Status?
Verifying the situation.
Enemy on my 6. Wait.
Column 2, missile, evade!
Evading!
Missile. Missile.
Let's column 3, column 2's hit!
Status from Mage 2. Missile launch.
Shit, Golem 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
Skeleton 3. Break. Break. Missile. We lost another friendly.
Skeleton 3's lost.
Just keep coming. What's the plan?
Where's their report? Continue to maintain air superiority.
HQ, what's happening?
Skykeeper, I repeat, maintain air superiority.
How's that happen?
What the hell? Caution. All aircraft, stay alert.
Get out of there.
Breaking!
You made. Control ground. I'm breaking up.
Skeleton 2 lost.
We got incoming.
Skeleton Squadron is down. We've had too many losses. All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately.
Brilliant observation. They noticed earlier, more of us would have survived to hear it.
Save your chatter for the debriefing. Golem and Mage Squadron, give our allies some time to escape.
We'll go, but Golem 2's hit. Gotta send her back.
Let's get dirty, Trigger.
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Golem 2, head back to base.
Gargoyle 1, escort Golem 2.
Continuing the mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to fill in for me. I'm back and
You won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
Copy that. Returning home.
Mage 2, walking. Mage Squadron, you're going toe-to-toe with the UAVs. Good work.
Sheets don't get tired.
Column 3, missile, evade!
Retreating aircraft, leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, hang in there and come back safe.
Missile, evade, evade!
That a boy, Mage 2. Just keep firing.
Missile.
Fox 2, Fox 2!
Missile.
Get back. You're mine, I'll make it quick.
Missile. Missile.
More UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat. Mage 2, UAV down.
My status is fine. Affirmative.
This is Gargoyle 1. Leading Operation Airspace with Column 2.
Retreating aircrafts, prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, Golem 2, engage now. Attack.
One bandit. SU-30.
Gargoyle 1. Caution! Missile!
He's fast. It's like he's...
Skykeeper. Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell? Golem 2, status report. Just talk to me.
Missile.
I'm against an SU-30. Which wingtips? I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Golem 2, stop dogfighting and run.
Missile. Missile.
Mage 2, missile launch.
Missile. 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 Star warning. Missile.
Not on my watch.
Zero.
Special weaponry depleted.
Yowza!
UAV down.
Column and Mage Squadron, help us!
Get those UAVs off of friends.
Let Column and Mage Squadron handle it. They'll pull through.
Get your asses out.
That's it, Trigger. They're machines. Don't show them any mercy. Got one in my sights.
I can't take it! Does Mage Squadron still have their hotshot? Then we just might make it out. Don't look back, just have faith. Colin and Mage, we owe you a debt. And we'll pay it.
This is getting a little tight.
An ally's hit. Gollum and Mage, move in to provide support.
Let's move. They're ours.
A few seconds could mean life or death for them. Hurry up. I know. All we can do is fly away as fast as we can.
Mage 2, UAV down. Keep it up, buddy.
Short-range aircraft. We'll let you take it easy next time.
Ammunition
Check
zero.
meat.
Ammunition zero.
I don't get it. Why isn't it opening fire? I'm scared. I'm scared.
This is not good. Brownie, break off.
Missile. Missile.
Targeting gun range.
Enemy is locked on, Mage 2.
Bandit, right behind you.
This is where we'll be lost.
Locked.
Mage Squadron, get those things off my ass.
I'm tied up now. Trigger, can you help them?
Mage 2 is taking on multiple UAVs. He's got them at bay. We owe him one.
Missile launched.
I'm still stocked up. Bring him on.
Target is not struck.
Got a lock on me.
Mage 2, moving to support. Other aircraft are in trouble.
Missile.
Mage 2, what are you doing? Shoot those UAVs! Hell of a good job, Mage 2. We want as many guys out here as possible.
I'm grateful you're around.
Golem 2, what's your status? Status report.
He's a predator. The weak get eaten.
Golem 2, get a hold of yourself. Golem 2, get away from the enemy.
Mage 2, support! Somebody! Support!
Bandit is down.
Gollum 2, lost.
Shit. Skykeeper, where's the one that got Brownie?
Afraid he's long gone by now. Sorry. Mage 2, locked.
It didn't connect.
Missile.
Watch your tail, enemy behind you!
Missile. Missile.
How can I retreat with a UAV on my tail?
Distract the bandit. Buy your friend some time.
Target is down.
I'm in his blind spot. He's mine. Column 4, Fox 2.
Targeting gun range.
Missile.
Missile! Break hard!
Missile. Missile.
Missile headed for friendly! Mage 1 launching missile.
Missiles remaining.
Missile.
I can't pull out of this furball.
Careful, the enemy has a line.
Missed.
I'm hit.
Protect the friendlies. Fox 2.
Bandit, on your 6.
Missile. Missile.
Mage 2, walking.
Missile.
This one's mine.
Ammunition 0. Ammunition 0.
Fox 2. Retreating ally has been shot down. Damn it. We can't cover them in this foobar. Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Column 2, head back to base.
Gargoyle 1, escort column 2.
Continuing the mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to fill in for me. I'm back and
You won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
Copy that. Returning home.
Missile.
Lock down hostile.
Enemy on your tail.
Missile.
Mage 2, locked.
Don't think, focus.
Retreating aircraft, leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Column Squadron, Mage Squadron, hang in there and come back safe.
Missile.
That a boy, Mage 2. Just keep firing. This is getting a little tight. Yowza!
UAV destroyed. Targeting gun range. Mage Squadron, you're going toe-to-toe with the UAVs. Good work. More UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
That's it, Trigger. They're machines. Don't show them any mercy.
My status is fine. Affirmative.
This is Gargoyle 1. Leading Operation Airspace with column 2.
Retreating aircrafts, prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, column 2, engage now. Attack.
One man, distance 30.
Gargoyle 1. Caution! Missile!
Fast. It's like he...
Skykeeper. Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell?
Missile. Missile.
Column 2, status report. Just talk to me.
I'm against an Su-30. Twin test. I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Column 2, stop dogfighting and run.
Red Column and Mage Squadron signal. They'll pull through.
Get your asses out. H2, UAV down.
Damn it, I can't break away! Does Mage Squadron still have their hotshot? Then we just might make it out. Don't look back, just have faith. Column and Mage, we owe you a debt. Okay, we lost.
Mage 2, UAV down. Keep it up, buddy.
Fourth-rate aircraft. We'll let you take it easy next time.
I'm dead meat. I don't get it. Why isn't it opening fire? I'm scared. I'm scared.
This is not good. Brody, break off.
Missile launched. Target destruction confirmed.
Mage Squadron, get those things off my ass.
I'm tied up now. Trigger, can you help him?
Missile. Missile. Missile.
I'm expecting life or death for him. Hurry up. I know. All we can do is fly away as fast as we can.
Missile.
It's got a lock on me.
Mage 2, move to support. Other aircraft are in trouble.
Not on my watch.
Radar lock acquired.
Locked.
Status measure ready. Keep the authorization. Zero input.
Mage 2, missile away.
Let's move to this one.
Mage 2, what are you doing? Shoot those UAVs!
Missile.
Got one in my sights. The longer it takes, the worse our odds of getting out of here are. Machines don't get tired. Hell of a good job, Mage 2. We want as many guys out here as possible.
I'm grateful you're around.
Golem 2, what's your status? Status report.
He's a predator.
Missile.
We can keep him.
Missile.
Golem 2, get a hold of yourself. Golem 2, get away from the enemy.
Mage 2, support! Somebody! Support!
Bandit is down.
Missile.
Column 2,
Missile.
lost.
Shit. Skykeeper,
Missile.
where's the one that got Brownie?
Missile.
Afraid he's long gone by now. I'm sorry.
How can I retreat with a UAV on my tail?
Distract the bandit. Buy your friend some time. That's it, baby. Come to Poppy. Mage 2, kill confirmed.
Locked. Special weaponry depleted.
I can't pull out of this furball.
You're mine. I'll make it quick.
All UAVs have been splashed.
I said what I had to say. About what? Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA. That was the right decision at the time. No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, withdraw.
That's unfortunate.
Mage 2, we have you on radar. You are cleared for approach. Runway's clear. Mage 2, you are cleared for landing. Mage 2, lower speed. 3,000 to runway. 1,500 to runway. Mage 2, bank left. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing. Perfect, Mage 2. I knew you'd be back. Stand by for further orders. Be ready for your next sortie.
Mage Squadron.
Oh, glad I'm sick of dirt landing.
Unfortunately, the two-front offensive was a failure.
Gee, I wonder.
The aircraft carrier Kestrel II was sunk during the attack on Farbanti. Carrier-borne aircraft mistakenly bombed urban areas, and this has turned public opinion in neutral countries against us. Our own forces also suffered heavy losses. If it weren't for a few extraordinary fighters, many of us wouldn't have made it home. The situation is grim. We have precious little time, however. We have to get to the space elevator.
Here he comes. Mihai's looking worse. Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters, 15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age. The drones we based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now compared to when the war began. When Mihai found that out, he insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself. Sometimes he could be so stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again. If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many Gs he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
How penal is this penal unit, you ask? This place is a shithole. If you took the stink of all the corruption in the world, then corralled it all in one place, that would give you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here. We got all kinds of critters, too. Everything from flea-ridden guards, rabid dogs, and a mechanic doing the stretch for life. I can't forget the rats. Yeah, we got those. And some pilots who got their wings clipped, too. One's a great pilot, but a lousy thief. One's a gambler with no luck. And one's an anarchist with no balls. Their job here was to rev the engines on the fake runways. The idea was for Aruja's spy satellite to pick up the heat sig. Even though there weren't any real fighters here, it looked like it on their infrared. I bet you're wondering, if Aruja lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? 'Cause someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osia's satellites. That's how come. Every now and again, I'd try to bust out. And every single time, those damn dogs would drag me right back. When I was in my cell, I'd hear this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Arusian princess rallying her people on the Arusian national broadcast. All us prisoners had become big fans of hers. You want to hear something funny? The guards were big fans too. I swear to God, every time she was on the air, they'd turn up the volume on the radio and sit there listening. I could see how someone like her could win the hearts and minds of soldiers and workers alike. When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming. You could say her charm was like a virus. Whenever she'd point out stuff that was wrong with Osia, the prisoners in here went nuts. Hell, if anyone knew how messed up Osia was, it was the prisoners. They'd shout, "Burn Osia down." No way am I just gonna sit here and rot away in this hellhole. Dark blue. Instead of building fake-ass planes to trick Erusea, I'm gonna build one that'll really take off. You can count on that.
As proved by the failure of our previous strategy, the Arsenal birds have bolstered the enemy's anti-air network. This will be difficult to overcome. However, we still need to get swiftly to the space elevator no matter what it takes. Someone there is counting on us. The hero of the Circum-Pacific War and the man who spearheaded the construction of the space elevator. Osia's former president, Mr. Harling. Mr. Harling was inspecting the elevator when the war broke out. He's been classified as missing since the elevator was taken over by the Erusian forces. However, according to the latest intel, a military officer accompanying Mr. Harling hid him inside the facility. Both are waiting for a chance to escape. Enemy anti-air radar network has been set up around the space elevator. It's likely a large squadron would be detected. We will send a single aircraft through the network and send in a rescue team soon after. A number of anti-air radars have been set up around the space elevator. However, our reconnaissance suggests their network is weakest along the southeastern coast of Selatapura, so we can elude the enemy's observation. There are a lot of rain clouds this time of year. Flying through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar. If you happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to abort the mission. The lone pilot who will head up this strategy is you, Trigger. After you bust through, secure the rescue craft's landing zone by taking out the anti-air weapons. Gollum and others will arrive shortly for support. Provide escort for Mr. Harling's craft after rendezvous. Good luck out there, everyone.
Aircraft preparations complete. Sortie ASAP.
Entering operation area. Imposing radio silence. We'll radio you, but you are not permitted to make contact.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck. Careful of ice formation in the clouds. Mage 2's crashed.
Entering operation area. Imposing radio silence. We'll radio you, but you are not permitted to make contact.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck. You're a third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good job, but stay focused. You're 3/4 of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home. Harling is still the president in my eyes. No change. He ended the war, built the space elevator, and launched a spaceship from it. Despite his success, he remained a humble hero. I'll do my best to save him. Lend me a hand, Trigger. Rendezvous point dead ahead. Hang in there. Trigger, the first stage of the mission is clear. Don't celebrate yet. The real fight's about to get started. Radio silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly. Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblin's landing zone.
Missile. Missile.
Mage 2, target destroyed.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Target down. Nicely done. Mage 2, target down.
Sorry about the wait. Cavalry's here. Call them Squadron. Trigger jumped through the fire. Now it's our turn. Understood.
Gargoyle Squadron, stay focused. Y'all know your job.
All aircraft, eliminate the enemy before they can respond.
Missile.
Half of the anti-air guns down.
Missile. Missile.
Sea Goblin will arrive shortly. Eliminate hostile anti-air before that. Half of the SAM sites are down.
This is Sea Goblin. We arrived. Do we have a clear LC?
Mission still in progress. Stand by. Locked. All SAM sites down. There are still AA guns. Destroy them and secure the LZ. Mage 2, rescue team can't land until anti-air weapons are down. Destroy them. All anti-air guns destroyed. The landing zone is secure. Sea Goblin, you are cleared to land.
Roger. Rendezvous point inside. Almost there.
Multiple bandits over Selatapura Harbor. They're container-launched UAVs.
Tango, going up to meet our 2 VIPs.
Rescue craft tagged on. Initiate.
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Gollum and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
It's been a long journey, but you're on the home stretch.
Gargoyle will stand by near the space elevator.
Sea Goblin, heading over to the ex-president's location now. Run for the container!
Fox 3.
Missile. Missile.
UAV destroyed. Locked.
We're swarming. There's no way we can provide adequate cover.
Destroyed. Fox 2.
Ambush! Fire from the far shore! They're targeting us! Get behind the chopper!
UAVs approaching the space elevator. Stop them.
Return fire! Sierra 2, hold position!
Missile.
We're cut off! Taking fire! We're pinned down! Shoot back!
Go 2, hang in there.
Express identified! Behind the gantry crane! Mr. Harling, stay right there!
Missile. Missile.
Jacob's been hit!
All survivors, respond. Is Mr. Harling alive? Eliminate all enemy UAVs. Don't let up.
They got the chopper and Sierra too! That was thermal barrack!
That's about half. Mop up the rest.
Rocket!
Damn. UAVs moving away from the harbor toward the space elevator. Shoot them down.
This is Colonel Johnson. Do you copy? I am with President Harling. Rescue unit down. Long consult you past this radio. Let's get Mr. Harling out of here.
Sir, we feel the same way. We'll figure something out.
This is Column 3. Engine away 6. They can't get away.
3 remaining.
We found an Erusian transport craft. Its engines are on.
I heard you were in the Air Force, Colonel. Can you fly?
Better than Mr. Harling.
It'll do. All squadrons be advised. The call sign is Mother Goose 1. I've sent the information via the data link.
Mother Goose 1? That's the best you can come up with?
One remaining.
We'll pass out from exhaustion before the enemy wears out.
Pull up. Nickel.
We're fighting against the
Locked.
Nickel.
Golem Squadron, let's take it up a notch, okay?
Nickel.
Break! Missile incoming!
Caution. Pull up.
All UAVs have been splashed. All aircraft. Former President Harling's transport is ready to take off. Mother Goose 1, take off.
All right. Mother Goose 1 taking off. Mr. Harling was
Let's wait till we're home safe. Mage Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support. 5 minutes remaining.
Skykeeper, bogey's on my radar. Bearing 220.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs. Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain element.
Wilco, forming up. Damn, he got away.
Roger. Sending UAVs to the transport. Orders are to fire warnings.
Enemy UAV down.
Yes, sir.
Great job.
Control sniper. That's no
Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
I hear you. But this isn't exactly a fight. Target lock. Firing.
Understood. Arsenal Bird is on its way. Strategic AI chose liberty over justice. Courses have already changed.
Mage 2 splashed bin.
Cargo 1, where's the signal? Gargoyle Squadron, stand by for my order. Someone's at the White House. I mean, the harbor. They won't be able to get home. That ship isn't one of ours. Where's the signal? Gargoyle, change radio frequency. One here. We're about to leave the time. Attention, Gargoyle Squadron. Baffle, baffle, baffle.
Gargoyle 3 to Babel. Babel, roger. Skykeeper, what the hell was that?
Gargoyle did their job.
I figured, but why weren't we informed?
The IUN can't coordinate between branches as usual.
Gargoyle Squadron, report.
HQ, one hit was scored. The rest were intercepted by UAV. The elevator's wind break took a scratch. Nothing more.
Roger. Continue to maintain air superiority. Mother Goose 1 hit!
Mother Goose 1 has been hit. Colonel Johnson, respond. Mage Squadron, assess the situation.
This is Mage 1. I have Mother Goose 1 in my sight. The cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good.
Colonel Johnson, are you okay?
Don't worry about that. Just send help this way. I'm sorry. Get Mr. Hurley. Please.
Mother Goose 1, respond. Mother Goose 1.
Skykeeper, should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
Of course. Careful of ice formation in the clouds. Mother Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator.
It's flying at a steady altitude. Who's in control?
It's not the Colonel. Mr. Harling's the only one on board. Mother Goose 1, respond! Mr. Harling, please respond!
We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here. Now's not the time to freak out, fellas. We've still got a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your mind focused.
Mr. Harling, we are not giving up on you. The UAVs are approaching Mother Goose 1.
Let's go, Trigger.
Take him down now, Mage Squadron. 1 minute remaining.
Stall warning.
Mother Goose 1, turn 180 degrees and exit combat airspace. Mother Goose 1, Mr. Harling, you piloting that plane?
Arsenal Bird Liberty, passing waypoint 2.
The UAVs are continuing their attack.
They're obsessed with that transport.
Oh my god, Mother Goose 1 has been shot down.
Where'd the missile come from?
Mage 2 fired that.
It was Ocean. A friendly missile hit him.
Verifying the situation. Stop speculating.
Friendly fire! I saw it!
Mother Goose 1 exploded in air. No one could have survived.
Looks like it tried to protect the elevator. The Erusian bastards, they just killed a hero.
Mage 1. Was it Trigger? Trigger was the closest. UAVs were crawling all over our objective. I told you to keep a goddamn eye on the hatchling. It must have been a mistake.
Arsenal Bird is entering. All aircraft withdraw immediately. Trigger, you can't fly for a while. You understand why.
The operation to rescue former President Harling has failed. Sadly, there is no hope he survived. Trigger, you are suspected of assassinating the former president. There will be an inquiry. There will most probably be a court-martial.
Alright, I think that's where I'm gonna leave it. I should probably get out of this party. this. Thank you. Other than that, have a nice day.